Welcome to another edition of City Currents. I'm your host, Russell Carter. With me, as always, is Karen Hibbard.
Hi, everybody.
Karen, we are just starting a new season, new holiday season, so special treat for everybody. What is a vampire's favorite holiday?
I have no idea.
Thanksgiving. Wow. What's Thanksgiving without a little corn, right?
Exactly.
So, anyways, like I just said, new holiday, new season's out. We got our new brochure out. City Currents just hit the newsstands. Make sure you pick one up. As you see on the cover, we have green legs and hamstrings. That's one of the things we have in there. We also have information about the Christmas parade, a lot of holiday programs. So make sure you grab one. You can pick them up at the Danville Public Library. We've got a couple of those little green boxes on the trails. Or you can just go online, playdanvilleva.com, and look at it digitally. Karen, now you have some programs in here, right? Some art classes you're trying to promote. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, we have Art with Judy, we have Art with Flo, and we have some sewing classes. We also have a Bob Ross class that's taught by Ed Gowan. So those are all fantastic classes, and look for it in the spring. We're going to have a senior art show, so that'll be really fun.
All right, sounds great. Again, go to playdanvilleva.com. You can sign up for those classes. If you're interested in art classes, you can call Karen. It's 799-5216. Also this season is basketball. It's every winter it's one of our favorite things. And also new this year, we have a new athletic program coordinator. So we're going to bring Justin on, let you introduce him, and he'll talk a little bit about basketball. Right now we're going to send it to a quick break, and we'll be back in a few.
WorkDanvilleVA.com, the job seeker source for company announcements and employment information for Danville, Virginia. The City of Danville and Danville, Pennsylvania County Chamber of Commerce have created a website to provide information about new companies, job postings, and other helpful tools. Visit WorkDanvilleVA.com for more information.
All right, welcome back. Joining me is Justin Price. Justin is our new athletic program coordinator. Justin, welcome to the department and welcome to the show.
I appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Now tell us a little about where are you from, Justin?
I'm actually from down the road in Eden, North Carolina.
All right, so Justin's been here maybe a month or so.
Close,
is that right?
Close to it.
Now don't hold it against Justin. He's a Baltimore Orioles fan. We know the Red Sox just won the World Series, but he's handling it well. He's also a Colts fan. Is that right?
That's correct.
Now, Justin, did you grow up playing sports?
I did. I started out playing soccer most of my life since I was pretty much 4 years old, and played it all through high school and then at Avery University. I also wrestled in high school and played golf. Okay, so pretty athletic guy.
What do you think so far about the athletic programs we have here?
I think they're strong. Pretty good. I haven't really seen a whole lot of what's really going on yet. Football went well, as what I could see. We had strong numbers this year. Basketball is really kicking off, and so we have sign-ups starting up now. If anyone's interested at Squire, we're open from 8:30 till 6. So if you're interested in coming by, please come by and sign up. Would you like me to go into detail yet?
Well, let's talk a little bit about the basketball program.
Right.
Now we have a program. Let's talk about for the youngest kids. We have a program 3 to 6, right?
That is correct. It's more of an instructional program. Won't be much competitiveness playing each other or anything like that. It's going to be more of coaches just teaching the fundamentals of the game, getting you adapted to the younger kids, adapted to what you really need to know to play basketball. And then from there, when they get to about 7 to 14 is when it gets competitive and they start playing.
Okay, and that's both the instructional and the competitive. They're boys and girls, correct?
That's correct. That is correct.
Now, the instructional, for you folks at home, it's pretty neat. I think the parents get involved, and you're just learning the fundamentals. And it's real good. I have a 2.5-year-old, so we're not quite old enough yet, but I'm looking forward to it because it's a good time when kind of socialization. You got a bunch of kids out there. You're learning some fundamentals. Yeah. You're kind of developing some motor skills. So it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the more competitive leagues, when you get to about 7 or 14,
that is correct.
That's just, your standard, let's play some basketball. And sign-ups are going on now. Again, you can call Justin at Squire Armory, or you can go by and visit him. Mm-hmm. We have more information on these basketball programs online at playdanvilleva.com. And we also have cheerleading, is that right?
That is correct. Cheerleading's from ages 5 to 14. Would you like me to get into maybe the fees? Let them know what
go
our fees
ahead.
are. First of all, for our 3 to 6 year olds, which will be Start Smart and Mighty Mite basketball, they will be $25. Once you get up to the more competitive for the boys and girls basketball from ages 7 to 14, it will be $35. If you're a non-citizen, there will be a $12.50 fee. I think is that correct? $12.50 fee added on to that. Also, the cheerleading is $40. That includes a T-shirt, a long-sleeve T-shirt, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a great program. We encourage everybody to come play and visit us at Squire Armory or give us a call.
Now, one thing for our viewers at home, we do have scholarships available. That information is online, playdanvilleva.com. There's a tab online that says Everybody Plays Scholarship. So certainly, it's not an expensive program, but certainly we can help you out as well.
Yep.
We want everybody to play here.
That is correct.
And speaking of Everyone Plays, that's something we started last year for you folks at home. It's called It's a Play Positive. It's a program that we want people to come in. It's required if you do sign up, and it's just kind of like a sportsmanship class, and you got to go through it as your parent with your kids.
Yes, it's the PAYS program. I see what you're talking about now. Every parent has to go through it. It teaches them skills they can do to teach their kids, away from the practice field. If they, their coaches aren't there, they can go home, teach them some fundamentals. It also teaches, sportsmanship and things of that effect. So it's a very good program, but we do require all of our parents to go through it.
And it's a real nice program. Again, it is not just a sportsmanship program. You talk a little bit about good things you can do at home, time management. You got some nutrition facts in there as well. It's certainly worth doing, and we're proud of that here at Parks and Recreation because, again, it's not just about the sport. It's not just about basketball. It's about everything that you get with athletics, sportsmanship, teammates, and everything. So it's a good program, and again, everybody goes through it. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's free. It's just part of our basketball programs. And now, Justin, talking about basketball, did you ever play basketball growing up?
Tried to.
Didn't go so good?
No, not really.
Well, you don't know, but I was a pretty good basketball player. And when I say I usually guarded the bench and kept the water coolers clean and shined everybody's shoes.
There you go. That's probably what I would have done, but I just chose not to play.
But again, basketball is going on right now. You can call Justin at the Squire Armory. Justin, what's that number again?
799-5214. And also, we are taking coaches' applications as well. So do want to throw that out there and let anyone know if they're interested in volunteer coaching. We are taking those applications as well. And you also have to go through a coaches clinic as well. It's similar to what the parents have to go through, but there's a few things added in with that. So.
All right, great. So again, basketball signups are going on. They end right before Thanksgiving, November 27th, I believe.
That's correct.
Go ahead and get signed up. The sooner the better. Just to make sure we can set the league, set the teams up. We try to set the teams up where they're fair and competitive. Again, don't wait. Go ahead and call Justin, sign up for basketball program, or just go by and meet Justin. He's a pretty cool guy. Even though he's an Orioles fan, can't hold everything against everybody. But again, basketball going on right now. We're going to go to another break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about the Dirty Dan Dash. All right, welcome back. Again, that was Justin Price with Sports and Athletics talking about basketball. And Karen, he mentioned the Everybody Plays Scholarship program. You're actually going to have a program that helps with that. Is that correct?
That's right. We are doing an adult spelling bee on January 21st. And what that is going to do, it's going to be teams of 4. You can enter as just a group of friends or as a company. And all of that money is going to benefit the Everybody Plays scholarships. So it'll be everybody in the community. It'll be a great time. We're going to have costumes, refreshments. People that are rowdy are going to get put in our fake jail. And it's going to be a really fun program. And it's going to benefit the Everybody Plays scholarships. So if you feel that our programs are important for kids, come out and support us for that. And audience participation is free for that event, but competitors, a team of 4 is going to be $40. So it's a great program, and it'll be really, really fun. And it's a brand new thing to Danville for this year.
So speaking of new programs, we just had the second annual Dirty Dan Dash. It's our annual mud run. And Karen, you ran in that, is that right?
I ran, climbed, swam, whatever the course required.
Great. Well, we got this great picture of you having a little bit of struggles at the beginning. Can we pull that up real quick? All right. So Karen, what happened?
Well, my first step into the mud pit, I heard just like, and my shoe was still in the mud and my foot was not. So I was searching around, and people were running all past me, and I pulled out what I thought was my shoe and ran to the end of the mud pit, only to discover that it was somebody else's shoe that had gotten lost. So then I had to go back to the beginning of the mud pit and then search for my shoe all again in all that muck, and then bring it to the end of the mud pit and go. So everybody was like a solid 2 minutes in front of me before I was able to catch up.
So that was a lot of fun, that mud pit. We actually, when we clear the dirt away, we usually have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
That's kind of, then we wear them to work the next day, so it's real nice.
I decided I was not going to run 4 miles without that shoe.
You should have. I think we actually had a couple of people that ran the whole course.
Yes,
barefoot.
we did.
That must be a southern thing, right?
I guess.
Not so much. Yeah. So anyways, let's watch a little bit more. We got some footage of the race, and I think we have some pictures as well. So let's check those out real quick. So that race looked like a hot mess, I guess would be the best way to describe it, huh?
There's mud in places I didn't think mud could go, and cleaning out my clothes, it was so disgusting, but it was so fun. And then we had a great after party with stew and brews, and it was a really fun time. I'm running again next year.
Great. Now show us your medal that you got there. That was new this year. It was a brand new finisher's medal. We're real proud of those. There were some crazy obstacles. I think some of my favorite pictures were the people jumping over the fire. Mm-hmm. The fire was only, real short, but man, people were just jumping, clearing that thing about 3 feet. Faces were just, full of fear and everything. How'd you go over that one?
I jumped over it as high as I could because I have, polypropylene on, and it's really ignitable. So I wanted to make sure I didn't catch on fire. But one of the best parts was these random zombies that were on the course. We didn't know that they were going to be there, and all of a sudden we had these zombies chasing us. So it was really fun. Yeah,
the zombies came into the after party afterwards. I was, dealing pictures, and kind of freaked me out. And I was like, I had to excuse myself and go hide for a little while because I'm not a fan of that. And when we come back, we'll have Jacob McCann here from the community market talking a little bit about some holiday things. Jacob didn't run in the race. We don't expect him to do anything like that. But we'll bring him in here in a minute.
Welcome to the Crossing at the Dan in historic downtown Danville, Virginia. The Crossing began as a hub of activity for Southern Railroad with rail houses, freight stations, and a rail yard. Today, the Crossing stands as a top-notch entertainment complex. Each facility hosts various special events and programs throughout the year and is also available for private rentals. Let's take a look at the available facilities here at the Crossing at the Dan. At the center of the Crossing, the Pepsi building began as a bottling factory and has been converted into a multi-use banquet room. This facility is perfect for private parties, wedding receptions, public meetings, and recreation classes. The Danville Science Center delights visitors with its hands-on exhibits and special programs that make science fun for all ages. Friendly staff and volunteers are ready to help each visitor explore plants, animals, physics, rocks and minerals, and more. Also located with the Science Center is the amazing Butterfly Station and Garden, one of only a few butterfly greenhouses in Virginia. The Community Market Building was once a freight receiving station for the Southern Railroad and still contains the original wooden floors and infrastructure. The market now houses the Danville Farmers Market as well as numerous special events and programs. The centerpiece of the Crossing at the Dan is the Carrington Pavilion. The Carrington Pavilion is a large outdoor amphitheater that boasts 1,100 covered seats and room for 4,000 more seated on the lawn. This facility continues to host national acts each year along with many regional and local bands. The pavilion is also used for special events and festivals that draw people from all over the region. The Carrington Pavilion is available to rent for corporate picnics, large family reunions, and other special events.
All right, welcome back. Again, that was the Dirty Dan Dash, and with me is Jacob. Jacob didn't run, and I'll go ahead and say, Jacob, I didn't run either.
And you didn't clean up the mess afterwards either, and I did. So
we did leave quite a big mess down at the community market, and that's why we brought Jacob on here today to talk about what we have going on at the community market. It's the holiday season. We have one newer program that actually spilled into two programs. Jacob's here to talk about the Holiday Bazaar and the Holiday Market.
Right. The Holiday Bazaar has been in existence for a long time. I don't even know how many years. And it's been traditionally a huge craft show full of handmade gifts and baked goods and that type of thing. We pack the market. The entire building, both ends of the building are full. We have over 80 vendors, usually 85 to 90 vendor spaces. The Holiday Bazaar, again, is totally handmade. Everything there is handmade or home-baked, I guess. That used to be the only one, and it grew to be so big that people wanted more, so we actually kind of broke it down and started a second one as well that we have in December. And that one is in December, and it's the Holiday Market. The Holiday Bazaar is first, and then the Holiday Market in December. The Holiday Market this year is a little bit different. It's not going to be completely handmade. We did allow some other types of items to come in, so you'll have some people selling like the Scentsy and the Pampered Chef and that type of stuff mixed in with the homemade stuff.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the first one, which Holiday Bazaar is first.
Right, Holiday Bazaar, yes.
So what's the date on that one?
It's November 23rd. It's from 8 to 2.
Okay, and it's free to come. You come and shop as much as you want. We actually went last year, me and my wife, and we got a tooth pillow.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is a tooth pillow? But it's apparently a little pillow that looks like a tooth that when your kid loses a tooth, you put it in there for the tooth. Whoever heard of such?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that'll have you saying that when you go there. There's some things there that you need that you didn't even know you needed. It's really some cool stuff. I mean, and it's all local people that make this stuff. You know, everybody is in the Danville, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina area. It's really some awesome stuff there. I mean, some gifts that you can give to your family and stuff that they're going to say, where did you get this from? And it'll be the only one of its kind. And they really put in some hard work on the stuff and some beautiful artwork and different stuff like that.
So that's kind of your one-stop shop. Go ahead and get some Christmas shopping done and get some gifts. And I think last year there was a bunch of flowers there as well.
Oh yeah, they have flower arrangements and wreaths and all that type of stuff, as well as of course the baked goods, and that's my favorite section. That's why I didn't run in the race. I was too busy eating pie. But the pies and the fried pies and the cakes and cookies and all that type of stuff is just phenomenal.
Again, what day was that again?
It's November 23rd. And it's a Saturday right before Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm.
And that's at the community market downtown at the Crossing. Great event. And then the next one's in December. What is that?
Right. The next one is December 7th, the first Saturday in December. Again, it's from 8 to 2. Free admission, and that's the holiday market. Again, it kind of just spawned off of the holiday bazaar. It's kind of a spin-off on that. And both of them are very well attended by shoppers and by artisans and baked goods people and stuff. So everybody that comes always has a great time. It's tons of stuff to look at. It takes a while to get through the building. I mean, we have them set up in every corner, end to end. And the holiday market, like I say, is a little bit different. There will be different vendors there. It's going to be packed. I've got them in every corner. Another thing that's pretty cool with the holiday market is we have breakfast with Santa. That's sponsored by the Danville Girl Scouts. Santa Claus is there, and the kids can come in and get some pancakes and sit down, and Santa walks around and sits down and eats with them and talks and just kind of mingles with the kids, and it's pretty neat.
Do you have to sign up for that? Is that something?
You don't have to sign up for it. It is kind of a limited thing. I mean, there's only so many pancakes the Girl Scouts can whip out in a couple of hours. They run that from 8:30 to 10 during the holiday market. The show runs from 8 to 2, but the Santa Claus Breakfast with Santa is from 8:30 to 10. And they'll be, making pancakes and putting them out as quick as they can. So even if you don't get the pancakes, Santa Claus is there for the kids to come down. You can take a picture with him and that kind of stuff. They do accept donations, of course, because they're all putting it on, as a Girl Scout organization. So.
Sure. Last question, is there any cost to that?
There's no cost for any of that, no. Like I say, it's a donation for the Girl Scouts if you want. If not, you can just come on down and see Santa. It's no charge to get in. Another thing real quick, we have Christmas trees and live Christmas wreaths at the holiday market. That's a big highlight. People come for those, locally grown Christmas trees, so that's pretty cool.
Great. Again, that's the holiday happenings going on at the crossing. All this information will be on our website, playdanvilleva.com. We hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll see you next go around. And again, if you have any questions about anything that you saw today, playdanvilleva.com. You can call us at 799-5200. Again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.